Hey guys, my name is Olivia here at the JRT Sportsplex with Alyssa Gordillo, joining me for a basics motions class today. Before we get started with any kind of cheer motion, you want to make sure your hands are in a proper fist. So we're going to go ahead and place our arms out in front of us and curl in our hands from pinky all the way to that nice pointer finger, and we're going to tuck our thumbs on top. Great. So this again is a basic cheer fist. We're going to drop our hands and we're going to start with a basic clap. So Alyssa's going to demonstrate for us. Clap. Notice something she did really nice. She keeps her arms nice and tight in front of her. She didn't circle up and over. Here's an example of a terrible clap. It's sloppy, it's slappy, it's no good. So, out of our clap, we're going to hit a dagger position. In cheer, we have two types of what we're going to call E's. She has her little E showing for her dagger position. Anything that's really nice and tight to our bodies, you want to make sure your little E is showing. For example, when she brings her daggers up to what we're going to call touchdown position, her E's are still there. In this nice touchdown position, she's not going to have any space next to her ears. She's going to be nice and tight, and her shoulders are going to press down nice and tight as well. From here, she's going to rotate her fist into a high V position. You'll notice that those little E's are no longer shown, and that these big E's are now present. If Alyssa were to twinkle her fingers, she should see those fingertips out of her peripherals, right outside those eyes. Yes, she's going to drop this down into a low V position, pressing those shoulders down nice and tight. Again, if she were to twinkle her fingers, she should be able to see her fingertips out those peripheral vision. She's going to bring her arms up to what we're going to call a T. Her big E's are still showing. Again, all three of these motions, the high V, the low V, and the T, are all away from her body, so those big E's are going to keep showing. But when she breaks it into what we're going to call a half T, a broken T, or a baby T, those little E's come back. She's going to drop her arms back into daggers, and we're going to learn two more positions today. She is going to take that right arm and bring it up to the ceiling into a touchdown position, and this left arm is going to come nice to her hip. This is a right punch. Our right arm is dominant and in the air, so again, this is a right punch. You'll see that her little E's are showing on this hand. This hand, there's no E showing. It should be the front of that hand. The big E is facing the top, the little E is facing the bottom. Don't do anything weird there. Yes, she can switch this to a left punch, and it's the same thing. Her little E is showing over here. There is no showing of the E's on this side. Out of this left punch, Alyssa's going to bring it back to daggers one more time. She's going to extend those arms out in front of her into what we're going to call candlesticks, as if she's holding two candlesticks. Her big E's are facing the ceiling, and her little E's are facing the floor. If she were to rotate those arms inward, she would be holding buckets. Yes, this is the bucket position. Her fists are in line with her shoulders, and she's squeezing nice and tight to the front. Those are our basic cheer motions. We're going to post a more advanced cheer motion class later on, so stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching.
Visit us online at jasportsplex.com.